It looks like Entropy and Enzo look about ready to go here. And we're off. And somehow I managed to be upside down, but that's okay. There's kind of no upside down on this map. They're going to meet over in the energy center over here. Both pilots taking damage. There we go. We can hear you. Maybe a little low, but I can turn you up if need be.
Yeah, you might need to turn me up.
All right. I'll do that after the first kill here. But Enzo, I don't think I've seen him on the DCL yet. I know he's been on it for a while, but Entropy getting a homing missile kill there. I've seen Enzo play some other 6-degree games, such as Soul Contingency, and I know he's been involved with Overload a little bit, but I haven't really seen him play a whole lot of Descent. So they're both kind of dancing around the energy center pillar there. They can't quite find each other. That's pretty amusing. Entropy manages to get away. And they'll meet again down in the bottom room. Enzo getting the kill, tying it up at 1. Yeah, that's for DHX. This is the second game we've played in here actually tonight. Morphod just barely beating Entropy in overtime, 21-19 in the first game. We should see some action in the room here. Spread fire on spread fire. No damage coming across so far, though. Enzo picking up a few points of damage. But this is some nasty dogfighting here as Enzo finally gets the kill, 2-1. There we go, we got Jedi in here. But yeah, for as crazy as this level is, it's surprisingly observable. Especially when they fight in the same room over and over here. Another dogfight, this time Plasma and Spreadfire. And we're going to tie it up at 2. Uh-oh. So I guess there's a little bit of touchy connection going on here, but... $160-ish. That's pretty high. Do you know where Enzo's located? If you're talking, I can't hear you. Oh, Entropy bringing down Enzo with a smart over in that small room. Yep, I hear you now.
Yeah, I was asking if you knew where he was from, and then you went and asked him, like, oh, he must not be able to hear me.
Enzo getting a kill in the tunnel there on Entropy. Tying it at 3. I've kind of turned myself upside down accidentally, but that's alright. There's kind of no real upside down here. And they're going to be back in the side room. It looks like these two are just content to dogfight it out in here, although Entropy is kind of running away. Enzo finally going up towards the energy center. So 3-3, some touchy dogfights. And that looked like a weird kill there. 4-3, though. Entropy is up. Enzo getting the fusion out. Very nice shot there. This is a really close game. We're tied up at 4.
Gotta love a close game.
Yes.
I hope it's this way to the end.
Man, if we can get another overtime game in here, that'd be something else.
Right, what are the odds of that?
Enzo again with the fusion. Stick with what works, huh? Entropy changing up to the Vulcan, but getting a few pings, but can't really find him behind that pillar. Now with the plasma. Just really long dogfights here. Enzo finally overwhelms him with that plasma, and it's 5-4. But, I mean, pretty even every step of the way. I mean, both pilots here taking turns, taking the lead, and for a very short amount of time. Oh, could we have another tunnel collision here? Nope. It's interesting, the proxy mines that are being put down by Enzo. Proxy mines have been hellish tonight. Of course, Entropy knows all about dying to proxy mine. He did so a little earlier tonight, and you got 2 kills against Cyrus earlier. Melvin picking up 2 earlier. It's just crazy. Enzo behind Entropy here, but can't get the proper angle, and Entropy is going to make him pay. Tie at 5.
All right, can you still hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I had to download something so I could talk while watching the game.
Oh,
Sorry.
yikes. No worries. Look at
Hard
this.
to do commentary when you can't see what's happening. I could only do one or the other.
That sucks. But you're okay now.
Shush, Ella.
Entropy having to back off from that spread fire. And back up in the top room again, or bottom room, depending on your perspective.
I guess I need to flip. Now it's the top room.
Well, the interesting thing is, if you look at the signs, there's like one that's right side up when you look in this room, and there's one that's upside down, so it's like you can't tell what's the right way. Entropy, though, getting the kill, 6-5.
There is no right way in this level.
No, not at all.
It's just wrong.
It's all wrong.
It's so wrong.
Enzo exploring the tunnels a little bit. Might run into an Entropy here. Oh! They missed.
If only they knew.
I thought for sure Entropy was going to see him, but it's just curved just enough that was out of his range of vision. Furno says in chat, oh god, Jedi's a parent.
Jedi's a what? A parent?
A parent,
Yeah,
yes.
I have 3 little Padawans. Little Sith Lords, more like it.
There you go. Just not finding each other after a pretty explosive start.
Thanks to Descent, my kids know every curse word in the book.
Yes. Little plasma, a little spread fire. But Entropy trying to come up the other tunnel. I don't know if Enzo was expecting it, but he was facing the right way. And he does the exact same thing on the other side. So maybe Enzo does know this level a little better than you might expect.
He's certainly holding his own.
Indeed. Takes some bad Oh!
Ooh. Score.
Yeah, after getting hit with some of that spread fire. And oh, well, there's a murder-suicide there.
Double whammy.
So we remain tied at 6.
Who's going to get the spew first?
Just like Enzo's there. Entropy, I don't know if he's lost or just didn't know, but he picks up a fusion, so he's got something. And sees Enzo. That could be trouble. He's also got Vulcan. I didn't see him pick that up. Oh, the quads hitting there pretty good on Entropy. Entropy kind of getting turned around a little bit here.
Yeah, I'd rather play Junebug than this. This is a bit much.
And this is one of the more sane rooms. Because Enzo does get the kill there on Entropy, taking a 7-6 lead. been a few minutes since Entropy's got a kill here, about 2.5. Enzo taking out some of the prox mines, and ooh, if that was a smart, that might have been a little scary.
Oh my god, this is nuts.
Yeah, a lot of the tunnels, the way they connect is just...
Yeah, it just flew through it as though I were in the map. Wow.
Yes. This, if you've not flown this map before, I mean, it looks pretty... I'm not going to say sane from the outside, but it looks a little more orderly than it is when you're actually flying.
I agree. Pretty sure either one of these guys would hand me my ass in here at this point.
And what you'll see very often is a lot of people just... Oop, there's a little damage there. They'll just stick to the dogfight rooms, but these two pilots are very content going through the tunnels. Now I have to ask, was that like your phone or something making that clang?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I heard a clang coming from your end, and I didn't see anything going on in the game. Entropy.
Oh, you know what? When a game gets hosted or finishes, my phone makes a descent noise.
Very
yeah,
nice.
a clang. Sure does.
Entropy waiting, but wrong tunnel there. And Enzo just hanging out down by that lower entry center. Gets back into the side room here. Entropy joining him in a second. And got behind him. Very nice. Ties it up at 7. And this is... I mean, these two are in lockstep here.
It's looking like overtime's in the future.
Oh, I think Enzo got away with one there. He's only got level 1s, though. He's got to get out of there. Oh,
Or
how?
not.
Very nice.
He's better than we are?
Level 1 lasers taking out the spread fire.
That was very Bahamut-like.
Very much. Just no fear there. Oh, and now he's got the fusion. Entropy wants none of that. Well, he comes back through another way, though, but still gets wrecked. And we see our first 2-point lead of the game. Enzo's up 9-7. Entropy with some quads here. Giving up some more weapons as well. Uh-oh. Over by that energy center. That is a very difficult space to use fusion, and I'm surprised Enzo's pulling it out there. Because it's the hallway's just too curved for it to go very far. You have to be right up on your opponent to get it to do anything other than hit the wall. Up the top, but Entropy gets right out of there.
Somebody likes this level?
And this is Entropy's home level.
Was he joking?
No, it's been his home level for almost a year.
Wow. This is insane. You know what? This is the definition of a home level.
Yes, indeed.
Like, who's gonna be crazy enough to challenge somebody in this mess?
I've played this a few times. I've only ever dared play bronze pilots in here, and Seaworm is 2-0 against me in here. And he's never beat me in any other level.
Wow.
So I mean that tells you how much of this plays with your
Home
mind. Enzo
level, this
looking
can
out.
be-
Oh, and they're still playing in that tunnel.
Oh!
Damage there from Entropy. Nice little pop, and he runs away, content with that damage. Although did you see how quickly he went up to see if Enzo was still in that tunnel? Oof. DHX says, I don't think this is a real home. I wouldn't want to live here, I know that much.
That's like a billionaire's eccentric home.
Yes. This is something you'd expect Elon Musk to have.
Yeah.
Again, through the tunnels. And
You'll have to call it the Hyperloop.
Exactly.
Not a tunnel, it's a Hyperloop.
Into the Hyperloops, then. And then one of the things I'm noticing is that, despite early on these two really wanting to dogfight a lot, they're taking to the tunnels a lot more than the previous game when Morphod was in here. And because of that, we've now seen another 2.5 minutes since the last kill. So this definitely could get dragged out a bit. Oop. Oh, I thought Entropy was going to come down and meet him, but nope, not quite. But yeah, I guess we can call it hyper ratting. Would be the term instead of tunnel ratting. Just not finding each other right now.
Yeah, I'd hate to play Warlord in this level.
Oh jeez. Yeah, Entropy bringing
Let
it
me
back.
rephrase that. I'd hate to play Warlord in any level. That guy,
Ooh.
you never got to experience Warlord, did you?
No, I did not. Entropy with an intentional suicide there. I'm not sure if that's a good idea early, but he got his weapons back, so. Enzo with some nice lasers. But Entropy scoring the kill, back to 9-8. So a slow pace from these two. 15 minutes in, not even halfway done. So it's looking like this could potentially be the longest game of the night. Ooh, and Enzo getting the kill on Entropy there. That puts him on a 5-2 run, but I mean, it's been almost 10 minutes in that time. Meet again in the main room. Enzo likes those lasers. And no fear, just go straight into that room. I think we might see him try to duck into that side room, and that's exactly what he does. You could see he kind of prepped that by opening the door and then just took off. Not really sure who won that battle. Both sides took damage. But Enzo's going to collect all the missiles here, almost all of them. Oh, Entropy getting the jump on him, but he gets away. Look out, that smart was dangerous. Ooh. I tell you what, I've started to become very afraid of dropping proxy mines from when someone's chasing me, because they could just shoot those and blow you right up.
That's true. Depends on the weapon they're firing at you, whether or not it's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
They've saved my life many times, and sometimes have killed my opponent. But yeah, I've also had them hurt me too. Got to make the right decision.
Yeah, absolutely. Entropy doing the right thing there, pulling within one. I think he's on the chase here. Trying to keep up with him, and he gets him. Very nice. Now, I've got double speed, and I couldn't catch up with Entropy there. I was trying to follow him around. There's just no way I could have done that.
Here we go again.
But this time, Enzo suspects something's off, turns around, fires fusion, doesn't get anything for it. But we're tied at 10. After Enzo taking a brief lead. Trying to do something with the fusion here. But Spreadfire just doing more damage than he wants. He doesn't have the quads. I think he wanted to try to fight him with the lasers, but realizes he doesn't have the quads and just backs off. Now he's got him. And there's the quad force. And Enzo with another kill there. Working those quads effectively. 11 to 10.
Very tight race.
Oh, another close one in here. That's one of the things that, the last time we did this, our closest game was like 20 to 17. The rest were, 5 points or worse. Whereas this time we've had like really extreme blowouts and some really close games. It's been nice. Enzo playing over back by that energy center. Entropy waiting for him to come out, and Entropy manages to muscle his way into the room, picks up some quads. Coming down the other side, Entropy. Oh, man. Entropy's angle there, I bet he saw that nice top of his ship. That kind of target you just want to blow up as soon as you see it.
Enzo's not leading those lasers like he needs to. It gets the kill, though.
Yep, 12-10. Or 12-11, rather. I think Enzo's finding out that the quads are working well for him here. He's definitely using them a lot more than earlier in the game, whereas Entropy's sticking with that spread fire. And it's getting the job done. Tied at 12. Entropy says, I swear you have like 400 shields.
He must be thinking that every blueberry is hitting him, but it's not.
No, not even. I mean, there's been times when the two have been dogfighting for like a good 30 seconds, and maybe there's been one clang on either side. Entropy, did he miss him? No, he's following him.
He's on the prowl.
Oh, here we go. We've seen this before.
Oh,
he lost him.
He screwed up. Got hung up.
Couldn't do it again.
Anticlimactic.
And Enzo is rewarded with it, taking a 13-12 lead. It's one thing to make a mistake. Ooh, what happened there?
Smart missile fired just in time.
Enzo with a 2-point lead, and Entropy, he gets one back with the smart missile there, so 14-13, few fast kills there. Pretty good showing from Enzo. I have no idea what his playing level is. I know he's pretty good.
I don't know if he's ever played this before or not, but he looks like he has.
Yeah, the way he's flying around, I gotta think he knows this level. I mean, he challenged him. This was something he signed up for, so.
Well, he's certainly putting on a good show.
Absolutely, and he's even ahead, possibly getting a bus driver off of Entropy as he gets another kill, a 2-point lead, 15-13. It's kind of hard to tell in a level like this. Oh, Entropy getting it back. So, 1 point
what
lead.
Their skill is.
Yeah. Entropy, I mean, he's pretty good. He's good silver there. Plasma fight.
Enzo's gold, if I'm not mistaken.
Was he gold?
At least in the Rangers.
Okay.
In the Rangers.
Yeah, because I remember back when the Rangers were beta testing Soul Contingency, and if I remember right, like I won the first game, and then he won every other game. So, Enzo, no stranger to.
Well, this is quite the dogfight.
Yeah. I don't think anyone got hit there. I don't think I heard a single clang.
I don't think so.
Oh, Entropy! What? That escape, and Enzo does figure it out, but wow. But yeah, you can fit between the pillar and the wall behind it. It's very tight space, but sometimes missiles spawn in there. And it's a good place to hide if you're trying to get away from your opponent like Entropy did there, and it worked out. There's a hit, finally. And they're going to kill each other. 16-15. Nice. What a dogfight that was. I mean, that's really the only appropriate way for something like that to end. You have like 400 shields. Well, I would say Entropy, you probably do as well.
Oh, here we go again.
So 16-15 coming up on the end of the game, but I mean this could be going a little longer than 20 if it stays close. Uh-oh. They just pass each other there. Entropy being patient. Enzo was looking at the other side to see if he was going to come up there, but never did. Now Enzo's kind of below. Now they're going to meet here and just completely miss.
Yeah, just a quick pass.
Yep. Hi, how you doing? Moving along.
Oh.
Ooh.
So close.
And it's kind of funny how these two are transitioning between endless dogfights and endless tunnel routing.
It's almost as if they played each other all the time. They seem to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Switching up tactics at the same time.
Oh, Entropy heard that. He's going to go chasing, but he's not going to find him.
Doesn't know where to go.
He might pick up some missiles here. Yep, there he goes. 2 smarts and a homer. And up in the top room, Oh, now he's on him.
Here we go. This will be good.
If I can keep up. Oh,
What
he ran into him. I think Enzo kind of stopped unexpectedly for Entropy, and that was just enough to throw him off. Over in the energy center here.
A little damage.
Nice. That plasma doing some work. Entropy backing off. Just tossing the flare in after him. Enzo's behind him. Oh, he changed. Oh, boy.
Ooh, we got tagged
Homer.
there.
Yeah, that thing turned like nothing. And again,
oh, again?
We're going to get the double kill. 17-16.
Great spawn for Entropy.
Yeah, he gets everything. Enzo's got to wander tunnels for a second. Ooh, I don't think he placed that where he wanted to. Into that small room now. Now back out to the side room. Entropy, lots of damage taken there. Oh,
here we
no
go,
way.
another hunt.
The number of times that Entropy has done that this game is uncanny.
Entropy landed some nice shots.
But he's also hurting, so I mean this could be a little rough on the ending here. Enzo pulling out the Vulcan, not sure I agree with that, given the issues they're having with ping. If he can lead it properly, it'd be okay, but...
Enzo's loading up.
Enzo back down the side room while Entropy's going to hang out up by the energy center. Oop. And that smart missile hits him dead on. 18-16. Enzo looking to close in, picking up a bus driver. And to be honest, a fairly impressive win if he managed to take out Entropy. Oh, Entropy gets one back.
Keeping it interesting.
Really close game.
One smart missile luck kill away from tying it up.
Or taking advantage of Enzo with lasers, but we've seen this before. Entropy, nice use of that tunnel to dodge. Oh, geez. I don't know how much damage Entropy got off there, but it was...
I didn't hear any.
That was scary, just to go into that tunnel and just have him fire that spread fire into it. Enzo looks like he's going to pull out a different weapon here. Got a little damage. And now the fusion. Very fast weapon switching. Ooh,
Both got tagged.
Yeah, they did.
Here we go. Someone's going to die.
And Entropy ties it up at 18.
Wow.
Potentially another 2-point game here.
I think Entropy's shields are a little lacking, though.
No doubt. Oh, but Entropy getting behind. Oh, and so turned around before anything bad can happen, so safe for the moment. Entropy being a little noisy. Doesn't know that Enzo's on him, but a little bit of separation. Now they're going to meet in top room. Enzo still with the level 1s. Oh, and Entropy's trying to chase him down here. Finally gets a
before
weapon.
Enzo finds the weapons.
But he takes a lot of damage. And he'll engage in a little spread. Entropy, of course, running away. He's probably low enough that one or two of those are going to finish him off.
Yeah, Entropy might just want to think about a strategic suicide.
Definitely considered. He's already done it once this game.
That would give Enzo a game point if he doesn't.
And I can see something here. Enzo should
Here
have
we
heard
go.
that. runs from the smart. Oh, and almost runs right back into it, but he gets the kill. Enzo, game point, 1918.
Game point.
And Entropy very fast to get to spew. Enzo's not there, though. Let's drop some prox mines. Entropy just choosing to ignore them for now. Oh, could we see a tunnel death here?
So close.
Oh, Entropy.
Oh.
That was a pretty nice smart there by Enzo, putting it through the grate there. Entropy did not double back, so didn't track onto him, but still pretty clutch shot at that moment in the game. Oh, I don't know if any of that got Entropy. He was somewhat close to it when they exploded. Ooh. And now they're in the main room, and there's game.
And there you have it.
Enzo
bus
picking
driver.
up the bus driver, 20-18, and probably not the greatest game for two of them, but it looks like that Enzo just got a little bit of an edge about 12 minutes in and held on to it the rest of the game. So, oof, very close game.
Solid game.
Done both pilots.
It's like Entropy had some issues dealing with the timing for lag.
Yep. So, yeah, Entropy giving up all the bus drivers tonight, but he did take one himself, so congratulations to Enzo picking up a very tight victory in a very challenging level. And